Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we will be recapping and analyzing the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. So we are going to jump right in. So here's the bracket from the second chance bracket. So just gonna start off Gonzaga. We're just going to go down just like we filled it out. Gonzaga easily beats Creighton. Gonzaga's just too good, and they have too many great scorers. USC beat Oregon. I expected this game to be a little bit closer than it was. But USC ended up with the 82-68 win. Alright, so now we're going to go down. Michigan beats Florida State. With Michigan and Florida State, some people didn't think Michigan would win because they didn't have Isaiah Livers. However, through the first few games of the tournament, they showed that they can still be a dominant team even without Livers. And they showed that with a win over Florida State to advance to the Elite Eight. UCLA and Alabama. This game, by the score of it, it looks like it was not as close as it really was. But this game was a thriller. It went to overtime. So Alabama had a strong start. Then UCLA made a comeback. And at halftime, UCLA was up by, I think, 14. Then Alabama went on a run in the beginning of the second half. And it was just a back and forth battle throughout the rest of the half. And then UCLA was up by a few points. They were up by 3. Alabama was getting the ball. They hit a buzzer-beating three-pointer to tie the game, but there was really a little under a second left on the clock. So that tied the game and sent it to overtime. Then in overtime, it was all UCLA. UCLA controlled the entire 5-minute period and ended up coming away with the victory. Alright, so now Baylor, Villanova. Baylor, just wins and beats Villanova. Neither team is very good from behind the arc. Villanova was without Colin Gillespie. But still, Baylor's just, they've got so much talent in their guards. And also with Villanova, they played Winthrop and North Texas, a 12 and 13 seed. So Baylor was their real first test of the tournament. And Baylor's just too dominant. Alright, Arkansas and Oral Roberts. I wanted to see Oral Roberts continue their run and be the first team, 15 seed ever to advance to the Elite Eight. They had a chance to do it. They had a chance to win the game at the buzzer, against Arkansas. So Arkansas was up by 2. They were getting the ball. They had I think 2 or 3 seconds. They took a shot, and from 3, they took a 3-pointer, and it was just off. Now, something I have a question for you guys. If you're in a 2-point game, and there's a few seconds left, and your team is getting the ball, do you go for the 2 to tie or the 3 to win? Me, personally, I would go for the 2 to tie. Alright, so now go down Loyola Chicago, Oregon State. This game was a very low-scoring first half. The teams combined for 40 points. At the half, it was 24-16 not Loyola Chicago. Oregon State was up 24-16 at the half. Very, very low scoring. And then the teams combined for over 80 points in the second half. And Oregon State pulled the upset. And it was weird because Loyola Chicago wasn't the underdog. So maybe you should just always put Loyola Chicago as the underdog and they'll win most of their games. Syracuse, Houston. Houston easily got the win versus Syracuse. Alright, now we're going to go back up for the Elite 8. Gonzaga, USC. This game wasn't very close. I think Gonzaga led the entire game. And again, another game where Gonzaga just rolls over their opponent and looks like a dominant 1 seed. UCLA and Michigan. Another game that UCLA is in that was a great game. It was very, very low scoring. The teams combined for exactly 100 points. The final score is 51-49. Michigan had chances to win it, and they got the shots they wanted. They just didn't go in. Both teams played great defense throughout the game. And UCLA becomes the second team ever to go from the first 4 to the final 4. The other team was VCU in, I think, 2011. So far, we only have one mistake, and that was Loyola Chicago. And we'll get to that second mistake in just a minute, right after we talk about Baylor versus Arkansas. Baylor beat Arkansas. Good play from their guards throughout the game. Davion Mitchell had a slow start, but he really picked it up in the second half and helped them come away with the win. So Baylor, they were kind of in a comfortable place for them, and they came away with the win. Alright, Houston, Oregon State. Houston was up big in this game, and then Oregon State roared back with the comeback. I didn't really expect Oregon State. Yeah, Oregon State. I didn't expect them to win. However, I would have expected Houston to win. Loyola Chicago, if they were in the game. But Houston holds on for the win. So the Final Four is set, and it will be played Saturday, April 3rd. We will do a video on Friday previewing that. But the teams in the Final Four, Gonzaga will play UCLA, and Baylor will play Houston. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be basically just going over the first day of the MLB season. And yes, there will be a blog coming out. It'll come out sometime tonight. Or tomorrow morning. So, and for the MLB season, I'm not going to do it any day. Like, all days. Just tomorrow since it's opening day. And obviously during the playoffs. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you tomorrow.